How often do you see a machine so massive and powerful that it can shred an entire car like it's made of paper? The recipe for manufacturing large industrial machines is a simple one. Lots of power, make it durable, and above all, reliable. Still, in a sea of heavy-duty machines, the Red Giant has become the gold standard for multifunctionality and jaw-dropping adaptability, but operating this giant isn't without its risks. Today, we'll look at one of the most satisfying industrial shredders that is truly in a league of its own. Picture this. You're standing in a scrapyard and there's this towering red machine in front of you. Its engine rumbling like some kind of mechanical monster. That's the Hamel VB950 Giant, a primary shredder built to break down huge bulky stuff into smaller pieces. This heavy-duty machine, which got its name from an employee of the company, has proven time and time again to be the perfect solution for large volume applications dealing with very tough materials. It's the kind of machine that chews up entire cars, big appliances like fridges, piles of wood, aluminum bales, and even bits of wrecked airplanes. If there's something tough that needs to be torn apart, this is the machine you call. It's painted this bold red color, fitting its nickname, and it's got an unmistakable presence when in operation. Standing at an impressive height of about 11 feet, it towers over most equipment. Its width spans roughly 9.8 feet, giving it a wide, commanding presence. But the real jaw-dropper is its weight, clocking in at a hefty 46 tons or 92,000 pounds. It's like a herd of elephants packed into one shredder. This massive size lets it tackle huge materials with ease. It has become a serial car killer, reducing entire cars and pickup trucks, including the engine, transmission, and rear end, into coarse or fine material that can be used for other things. So what's under the hood that makes it so powerful? It's got a diesel engine, a Cat C18 if you're curious, that cranks out 760 horsepower. Now I know, that's a lot of power. Average cars have at least 180 to 200 horsepower, so imagine the strength of several cars all packed into this one machine, focused entirely on shredding. That's the kind of muscle it needs to rip through metal, wood, and whatever else you throw at it. Still, the Hamel VB950 Giant isn't just raw power and nothing else. It's built to be a multifunctional primary shredder, handling all kinds of materials for industries like recycling, waste management, and even forestry. It's like the ultimate multitasker, but instead of juggling emails and meetings, it's juggling car engines and tree stumps. The shredder also offers an electric variant with 500 kilowatt drive power, enabling operators to have flexible solutions in different problem areas. Now, how does this thing actually work? Well, at its core, it's got this two-shaft system. Two big spinning rods covered in tough blades that work together like a giant pair of scissors. These shafts don't spin super fast as they rotate at a maximum speed of 43 RPM. That slow, steady grind of this heavy-duty machine lets it tear through hard stuff without getting stuck or overheating. It's almost hypnotic to watch. The interlocking hooks and knives pull in the material directly and shred it efficiently into the desired end product. But it doesn't stop there. Once the shredding is complete, the VB950 has this clever trick up its sleeve. As the shredded bits come out, a permanent overhead magnet pulls out anything made of iron or steel, think car parts or nails, and separates them from stuff like aluminum or plastic. That's a big deal for recycling because it means that machine isn't just breaking things down, it's sorting them and setting things up for the next step in the process. This is one of the reasons why the VB950 Giant has become a popular choice for various recycling and scrap processing applications. What really makes the Red Giant stand out, though, is how impressive it is in action. When it's shredding scrap metal, it can process up to 15 to 20 tons an hour. And here's the cool part. It's got tracks similar to those on a tank, so it can move around the scrapyard to where it's needed most. It's not stuck in one spot, it brings the shredding power to you. It's no wonder people in the recycling world get excited about it. It's like the superhero of heavy machinery, capable of feats that seem almost impossible. But as amazing as the Hamel VB950 is, it's not something you mess around with, and accidents are still bound to happen if not used correctly. For instance, its spinning shafts with blades are designed to shred metal and wood like it's nothing, so if a person falls into it by mistake or a cloth gets caught, the hooks and shaft pulls the person in almost immediately. Those who don't suffer major injuries can still be left with lacerations and severed fingers when using the shredders. Operators have also found that working with an industrial shredder can be a fire hazard. Say you're feeding it an old car. There might be gas or oil still in there, and if that leaks out, you've got a fire hazard on your hands. Even the dust and bits flying around can cause respiratory issues, so it's important to have good ventilation or some way to keep it under control. Operating it isn't a walk in the park either. There are controls to manage, settings to tweak depending on what you're shredding, and a whole lot of know-how needed to keep it running smoothly. If you're new to it and don't have the right training, you could mess something up. You could maybe jam the machine, break a part, or cause an accident. The VB950 Giant also tends to work long hours at the yard and requires regular checkups from skilled technicians to make sure everything is in order before the next large-scale operation. And that's why the Hamel VB950 Giant is being constantly improved to make it safer for operators to handle and easier to use. Newer models are fitted with a water sprinkler system to reduce dust generated during operation. The return ventilator in the shredder immediately cools the machine down and lets it work for long hours if necessary. If the shredder encounters any difficulty while working, it displays a clear error message on the screen to let operators know where to fix. In the end, the Hamel VB950 Giant is this incredible mix of power and possibility, and it has become a very important component, especially in metal shredding. Whether you are looking for a coarse, medium, or fine end product, its universal shredders get every job done. It's a machine that can take on jobs that seem insane and make them look easy. Now I need to know, have you ever seen one in action? If you have, or if you want to, share your thoughts in the comment section below and make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.